Now our motto determine, or you can say that find out Thevenin's equivalent corresponding to AB terminal. Clear or not? So, and this one is current dependent voltage source. This is Ix, here Ix. So this is current dependent voltage source. Clear? Now next one. So how can determine, first of all determine RTH, and after that, or you can say the first of all determine VTH, or after that RTH. Okay. VTH is V of OC corresponding to AB terminal. If any load connected between connected here, then this one remove. Okay. So how can do it? First of all, make the circuit, that is 1 kilo ohm, here 1, here 1 kilo ohm, 1 kilo ohm, here 2 kilo ohm, here plus minus 1000 Ix, here 2 kilo ohm, and here plus minus V of OC. No independent source are available, so you can say that V of VTH or V of OC is equal to 0. Clear or not? No independent source are available here. Okay, very simple. No independent current source or voltage source are available. Then you can say that what about voltage is 0, voltage across these terminals, that is 0. What about current? Current is also 0. Now next target is our motto determine VTH. So how RTH? So how can determine RTH? First of all independent voltage or current source reduced to be 0. No voltage source or current independent voltage source or current source are available. Only dependent source available. So how can solve dependent source type problem? Okay. So how can do it? First of all, make it, that is 1 kilo ohm, here 1 kilo ohm, here 2 kilo ohm, here plus minus 1000 Ix, and here that is 2 kilo ohm. Clear or not? And that is A and B. Here A and B. This is dependent source available, current dependent voltage source available. Current dependent voltage plus minus given, that's why voltage source. Current, that is current dependent voltage source. So how can do it? If you consider here, that is plus minus 1 volt, or you can consider 1 ampere voltage source or 1 ampere voltage source. Okay, or 1 ampere, sorry, 1 so here connect 1 ampere volt current source or 1 volt voltage source. If you consider 1 volt voltage source, then what about here current I? Means our motto 1 volt voltage source, if you consider, then I into RTH. So basically our motto determine RTH, this will be equal to 1 by I. 1 by I is RTH. Clear? So how can determine 1 by I? Clear? So if we consider this one is a ductile node. Okay. What about current in this path? That is 1 volt, that is 0, here 1. So you can say that 0.5 milliampere. Very simple. That is 1 volt. So plus minus 1 volt. That is 2 kilo ohm. So voltage divided by 2, that is 0.5 milliampere. Clear or not? So 0.5 milliampere current in this branch. Now if we focus on, that is 1 volt. Now if we consider V1, if we consider here V1, so what about V1? V1 minus 1, this is equal to 1000 Ix. So V1 is written as 1000 Ix plus 1. That is equation number 1. Clear? Now here V1, that is 1000, and what about Ix? Ix is V1 minus 0 divided by 2 kilo ohm, means that is 2000 ohm, okay, plus 1. So after solving, we got V1 this equal to, that is 0.5 V1, this plus 1. So V1 by 2, that is 2, that is also written 0.5 V1 this be equal to 1. So V1 this be equal to 2 volt. Clear or not? V1 this be equal to, finally we got V1 this be equal to 2 volt. So V1 is 2 volt. Our motto, we are focused on I. We are focused on I. Okay. So what about I? I this be equal to I3 plus 0.5 milliampere, and so I this be equal to, what about I3? I3 is written as I2 plus Ix. I2 plus Ix and plus 0.5. Clear? I2 is written as V1 by 2, and Ix is also written here V1 by 2, here also V1 by 2 plus 0.5, that is V1 plus 0.5. V1 is 2, so 0.5 plus 2, so 2.5. I this be equal to 2.5, but our motto to determine 1 by I. Okay, so 1 by I is written as 1 divided by 1 by I this be equal to 1 divided by 2.5. Okay, this one is a milliampere if converted, so that is 1000 divided by 25, so that is 400 ohm. So that is RTH. Clear or not? What about RTH? RTH is 400. So finally we got RTH is 400 ohm, but our motto, we are focused on VTH and RTH, equivalent circuit corresponding to AB terminal, that is A, here B. VTH is 0 and RTH is, that is 400 ohm. So final answer, final representation like this one. Clear or not? Simply, first of all, we determine VTH. VTH is open circuit, that's why 0. And next one is our motto, determine RTH. So first of all, this one is an independent voltage source, current dependent voltage source, current dependent voltage source. That's why we have taken 1 volt, or you can consider 1 ampere. If you consider 1 volt, then current is I. If we consider 1 ampere, then we have our motto, we are focused on Vx. Okay, if you consider I and here consider 1 volt, then what about RTH? RTH is 1 by I. 1 this is equal to I into RTH, so RTH is 1 by I, then determine I.